Hello and welcome everybody, my name is Kavalech and what the world is Pipistrello and the Cursed Yoyo. Well, first of all, I had to just show that little intro-y kind of animation, if you will, just because it's so goddamn charming. Oh, this game is so charming. But what is Pipistrello and the Cursed Yoyo? Well, it is an indie adventure platformer Metroidvania puzzle game. There's a lot of words in there, but trust me, stick with it and you'll see. The first of its kind to feature a yo-yo, I suppose. It's brought to you by developers Pocket Trap, an indie team from Brazil, and it's very charming. As I said, it's published by PM Studios. It's 1995 euros or your original equivalent. And let's have a look at the options menu and then we can get a little bit into the game. So, an interesting options menu, being an indie game. So, graphics-wise, we have this 3D console effect, which is rather nice, like playing on an old Game Boy Advance or something like that, which is quite cool. You've probably seen in the intro there is, on the, I can go back and show you, I think, on this little intro splash screen, it does have this little, look, it's like a little Game Boy SP. I remember having one of those. So you can have that, that's cool. You can have different filters, pixel perfect, LCD, nice little things. You can also change the scale of the pixels, and you can change the font type as well. So nice little things there. Audio sliders, separate audio sliders. If you've been watching this channel, you know I love a good separate audio slider. Gameplay, you can turn on and off the time. Light display, which is always on screen or only there when you get damaged. Different things for your throwing trajectory. This I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I'm sure it's probably easy to figure out. And then auto skip cutscenes. Difficulty. Some accessibility options here. You can give yourself extra lives, BP, damage dealt. I don't believe this for anybody, by the way, who has a problem with trophies or anything. I don't believe this affects trophies, which is nice. Some people would say, oh, well, why it's taking everything away from the game, but I mean, just don't touch it if that's the case. But it's nice to see, It's a game that values players and their, I suppose, needs if they want to fiddle around with these, you know. You can also, like this, like turn up the damage received. So like you can make the game more difficult. You can make it, it's kind of Doom, the Dark Ages also had a similar system where you can actually make the game more difficult for yourself if you want. Now I've left it all on the normal amounts, but it's interesting to see. Accessibility features themselves, screen shake on or off, vibration, trigger effects, and the game speed. It's interesting to see. Fully reboundable and customizable controls, which I always love, and then your language then as is. So let's jump in. I've been playing for, I think I played for about 4 hours there. I got the first MacGuffin, if you will. But yeah, what is this game? Well, it's actually not fully what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be either level-based or maybe area-based or something like that, but this is a full, if I pull up the map here, open-world Metroidvania game. Complete with side quests, hidden areas, and lots of things to do. Lots and lots and lots of things to do, believe me. As I said, I've been playing for a while, and I feel like I've only scratched the surface. So you can move around using the left stick. You can actually use the right stick if you want. Why, I don't know, but you can use either stick. Or indeed the directional buttons. X to jump, square for yo-yo. And then from there, then you can get different abilities. You can also throw your yo-yo. Oh, I didn't mean to throw it completely off screen. You can throw your yo-yo and, of course, catch it back. And, well, let's get into some stuff to kind of show off the conceit of this game. Because right now it's seeming probably a little bit simplistic. You know, oh, it's just a classic style kind of, you know, Metroidvania game. It's a little bit more than that. For instance, one of my Metroidvania abilities allows me to mount my yo-yo, or not mount it rather. It's actually called, which I found very clever. Where is it here now? Walk the dog, which, if anybody knows anything about yo-yos, is a classic yo-yo move. Yeah, so what is the story? Well, you are one of the Pipistrello family who own an industrial company, an energy company in this city. Juice City, I believe it's called? Does it say here? Probably doesn't say. No, it doesn't quite say. But yeah, you are, of course, one of the members of the family. And people are not exactly happy with the Pipistrello family for being the ruthless energy company that they are. And so gangsters break into the building and something happens to your aunt, as it is, the owner, your auntie, the owner of the industry. And there are 4 or 5, I believe. How many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of these batteries that get split up, kind of Mega Man style, into different bosses that you can, like I say, Mega Man style, tackle in, I don't think any order, but certainly at the beginning there was a choice. And from the look at the trophy guide, there also seems to be a way to skip parts of the game as well, so that's very interesting. But enough of all that intro-y nonsense. Let's get into what you'll be doing in the game. So you'll be traveling around, collecting cash, and getting new abilities and different bits and bobs. This is my first time in this area, by the way, so you can see some of this. What in the world is happening here? Do you think there's something to do with the mega battery? Pivot! That may very well be the case. Though it's my soul energy even that strong. Whatever the slime tycoon is doing, at this rate they'll reduce the whole city to a pile of debris. And whom will we be selling electricity to? Come on, Pivot, track him down. So I mean, technically we're the bad guys, but also not the worst bad guys. We're the intermediate bad guys. So you travel between each zone, getting, as I say, money and upgrades and all that type of thing. And entering into Yo Mike! Nyuk. Yes, of course. Nyuk. The fuck? Anyway, where have you been, mate? The boss is waiting for you down there in the exhibit. Wait a second, you're not Mike. We got what I just said, eh? Move along. Yes, as you can see, it's not voice acted. There is some voice acting-ish in certain scenes, but no actual voice acting. Hey, but isn't that boy Mikey the boss waiting for you down there in the exhibit? Wait, it's just you again, scram. So, there's tons of side things, by the way, absolutely tons. For instance, I can go into one of these delectable sewer levels, and in the sewer you can usually find some side things to do. Yeah, now when I say it's like a puzzle, adventure-y, platformy thing, I'm not lying. As I absolutely make a fool of myself here already. I'm not lying, it really is. In more ways than one, because they very much go off the whole, now I'm not going to be able to make that, am I? Controversial. I may not actually be able to, no. Now I can't walk the dog across gaps. No, it's okay, so I'm going to need an ability to come back here. Bit of a shame, but it is what it is. Oh, fuck, oh. That actually worked rather well. But oh well, I did end up hurting myself in the end. Not a great start to show off this, but unplanned. Again, these are my first impressions, and I kind of just jump in to show you where I am. This is your base. Your base can be at many different points in the city, which is rather cool. And here you can do things like equip badge points. Not badge points, but badges. And with the badges, then you can see they do different things like tell you how many hit points an enemy have, or grab things from further away. This one increases the duration of post-damage and vulnerability. This one greatly increases my basic yo-yo attack. Listen, if you've played Hollow Knight, you know what this is. You know how to play this in this regards. You know what the badges system is. It's kind of become ubiquitous with indie platformers and indie kind of Metroidvanias and stuff like that. But it's a system that works. I know obviously some Mario games and stuff have had it too, but it's become very kind of ingratiated into indie games, and I think it works well. I think it's a system that works. Now this says I can change moves, so this will be interesting to see. what way all of that goes. This nice man can actually upgrade your badges, which is always fun. You can upgrade your badges, and then you can buy new ones if you find the blueprints from him. In here you have a little room to test out your abilities, and then in the other room is where you keep all of your MacGuffins as you find them. Yes, indeed. As you can see, everything has this really cutesy art style. I'm not really sure what we're fully meant to be. I thought it was like a beetle type of thing, but I now don't actually think it's that anymore. I don't know what we are. But we're adorable anyway, and I love us. The art style is very adorable. As I said, it's very kind of old school Pokemon. Ooh, I'm starving. Didn't have time for breakfast coming to work. Some of these will have things to do, some of them won't. There will be side quests. There will be random things to do. Yuck! The guys closed off the barrier to South Road again. I'll have to find the detour through the sewers. Ah. See, that's kind of giving me some clever little insight there. I see. But there's a lot of Metroidvania-ish kind of elements to the game. Ow! Cars will just run you over. Oh my god. Please don't run me over. Here's your fast travel points, by the way. Yeah, we'll unlock it. Why not? While we're here. Thank you so much. Yeah. And it's kind of, it's one of those games where they've really kind of, you know, they've nailed the art style. As we go on, I'll show you how much they've nailed the feeling of the game as well, because the game feels really good to play. But not only that, but they do have that bit of humor and stuff as well. Now, I probably can kill all of these nice gentlemen from here. I wonder actually, could I have done that in the other room? Probably, actually. Shit. Well, I can't do it if I fucking don't aim properly. That's something. Oh dear. Oh, come on. Oh, really now? Oh, for fuck's sake, hold on. Let me stop sucking for 5 seconds. There we go. But yeah, they've nailed that kind of humor as well, without being too much, because I have found in some of these games where you have the kind of the lol so random humor that, oh, it's brought me back around here, but that didn't get me what was in here. Ah, we should do each button. I think we do. Okay, so I probably could have done the other one. Very interesting. Yeah, they've nailed that kind of humor without being too much, if you know what I mean. In fact, I'm going to go back to the other sewer and have a little look and see if I can do that one. Oh god, please don't run me over. Please. What do you want? You know I'm trying to go back at sugar, the whole coffee flavors. Yeah. Back at sugar. And what are you saying? Oh my gosh, this cappuccino is amazing. I love just the addition of vibrating text tells me popcorn. Hey kid, would you like some popcorn? Just $15 for a bucket. Not right now. I haven't actually seen what that does, so we might buy some later. Let's have a little look in here. Oh, so you can see where there's a lot of puzzles. Oh, of course, there one's that break, and that's a pit, Cal. That'd be so stupid. But if I do this, maybe, and then throw that there, and not fall off the fucking edge. Look, it worked anyway, didn't it? It worked. And it brings me around to something, actually. So, as you can see, this is a side one for a health upgrade. And there's a lot of these kind of puzzle rooms like this. They tout something like over 1,000 rooms or something. But what I love about this game is that they very much are the style of puzzle and combat as well, where they say if you can think of a way to do something and it works, fine. So there's actually multiple ways to complete a lot of these puzzles. Do you know what I mean? Which I think is super fucking cool. No, I was overthinking that one. I had just gotten the walk the dog move, so I've been overthinking it a bit. Oh, of course, I can throw my... and do that. Look, see how much easy that was? So there is one of our first things I can show you here, where with the yo-yo, if you hit certain bumpers in the level, it will bounce around corners. And that could be done with both the... Ah, yeah, you see? Very cool. So there's one of those left. That can be done with both the thrown yo-yo and just the on-the-string yo-yo. By the way, when you throw your yo-yo, which I was going to show more when we got some combat, but I can show you this now. You can still use the string, and that will actually stun enemies. Now, it won't kill them, but it can stun them. And you can also pick things up from far away using... Stop. That is something that's slightly annoying. If you're trying to jump around things and there's somebody to talk to, you'll hit them. You'll talk to them because, you know, it's the same button. But look, it's a minor gripe. So you can pick things up from far away using either the string or the thrown yo-yo or anything like that, which is nice. But hopefully I'll get some good combat here and I can show you. I didn't mean to go back up there. That was me being stupido. Down we go. Hello. Oh, fuck. So, combat is basic enough, but it can get very hectic. Very quickly. And when I say very hectic, I mean like extraordinarily hectic. Ah, this is a good room actually to show off some... Ah, okay, so show off some more yo-yo shenanigans. Not that, because that didn't hit anybody. There we go. And then, how are we going to hit you? How are we going to hit you, actually? Ah! Okay, so we want to hit him when he's down there. Nope. I keep doing it too fucking... Oh, got him. I got him. I got him. Don't panic. I got him. Ha ha ha! Oh. 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 Wasn't expecting that. The Sprout Badge. So you can see you get different badges in the world. Regenerates 1 life point for every $100 collected. It's pretty good. I wouldn't use it right now, but it's pretty good. What's this way then? Ah, is this like a separate challenge? Most likely. Ah, and then we can get some money as well, which is rather nice. If I do that. No, that would have been the way to do that, but I didn't do it. Oh, I have to pick up my yo-yo. Ha! Stupid. I swear sometimes I am stupid. Pick up my yo-yo again. One thing I have to say about this game is that it's difficult enough to explain because it very much is a vibe and it's something to feel. And I'm gonna say it now, we're not even 20 minutes into this video, and I'm gonna say it now. If you're liking what you see at all here, what's wrong with you? Hit the brakes all of a sudden in the middle of the road? You gotta pay attention to the car in front, pal. You were texting about driving? Get your license revoked. Oh, come on, it was just a small bump. Was it? Was it really? Some of these are just incidental and comedy things. Some of them are actually puzzles for you to figure out, and then you'll get something if you're able to sort out their problems. But yeah, if you're liking what you're seeing at all, I will tell you now that you can pick this game up as a demo. There's a demo for the game, so you can pick it up now. Okay, so going through them will... Don't know if I can get this one yet then. Interesting. Oh, well, didn't mean to throw the thing off the side. Now, this has been very puzzle heavy, I'm not going to lie, but I swear that... I know what to do. I know what to do. I swear there is other stuff as well. Maybe I want to do this and then up to there. Yeah. There is a lot of combat focus as well. Now, here's the issue. Because that's gonna... Oh, but no, I can throw that there. Maybe reach it? Can I reach that from here? Oh, I can if I put it there. Okay, hold on. You can push things as well, so maybe I can... Oh, nope, don't push it that way. Yep, that'll do. That'll do just nicely. Very nice. So it does seem puzzle heavy right now, and there is a lot of puzzles. And if you don't like puzzles, maybe don't play this game, because they're not difficult, I will say. They're quite easy puzzles, but I am also early in the game. We've never had a problem with earthquakes before, but now they're happening almost every minute. Plus I'm getting background noise while I'm recording my podcast. See, it's silly, but it's funny. You know, so there might not be the most difficult right now, but I have a feeling they might ramp up. Then again, this game is very generous. And not in a bad way. I've never felt patronized by the game. Like, a lot of people would say that with the whole, them saying... I see, okay. So how does one... Oh, shit, okay, hold on. Right. I know what to do, actually, hold on. Because you can grab your yo-yo out of the air. So, hold on, I need to get that again. Nope. I need to get this again, hold on. Oh. Fuck. Haha! Nice. So it's little things like that, like you can grab your yo-yo out of the air and stuff. But yeah, no, I've never felt patronized, which is nice, because a lot of people would look at the accessibility at the beginning and think, oh, is this game one of those really patronizing games? Not at all. Not in the slightest. The game is very much, not afraid to kick your ass or make you scratch your head or anything like that, you know? Here's a bit of combat then. Here's something I love. So these guys have a thing where they hurt their backs, as you see there, when they... And yes, the cars do hurt them as well, by the way. Yeah, they hurt their backs when they do a big attack, and you can take advantage of that and kill them, which is quite funny. Can I talk to you or wake you up or... No. But you're... Oh? Huh? Oh no, I fell asleep during work hours again. Is Big Bro mad? I actually saw steam rising from his ears. Oh man, I'd better hurry back. Hanks, what's funny about that is that it's something that I was going to touch on later on anyway, but perfectly brings up my point. You can actually finish quests before you even know what you need to do to finish the quest, which is rather fun. Where are they? Have you seen my fellow construction workers? I lost sight of the crew again. Top it off, I'm hungry. We're supposed to go for lunch together, but they always leave me behind. If you go to lunch shop from around here, what do you suggest? Do you like burgers? Oh, I love burgers! Read my mind, it's a place called X Burger on South Plaza. It's my favourite place. Bring me a burger, I'll give you something cool in return, I promise. Now, I've actually done that quest a few times. It's a simple enough quest. You go to the place, you get the burger, and you bring it back without using it as a weapon. You can get hit, but just don't use it as a weapon. So I won't do that. Hello? Who are you? Ack. Oh, you're not one of those construction workers. What a relief. And that also means you're a witness. A witness to what? See, I'm conducting an independent investigation, nerve-ending. The skyscraper is supposed to be built 20 years ago, but look at it. It's still just an iron skeleton. I mean, check it out, the sport column, for example. Beam's not even attached to anything. Not even trying to build. Oh my goodness. It's an ambush. You want to such real estate speculators. Real estate speculators. You there. Could you do something like this? I think I'm getting a new move, which is perfect timing. I know just what to do. Nice. You did it. You're very skilled. I've been trying to get that move right for months now. I guess I just need a life-threatening push. Superb. Now let's move on, please. Around the world. That's actually a very helpful move. Now it has taken away one of my other moves. But, Ooh, I can't use it all the time. Alright, so... Yeah, it seems to get smaller and smaller until you can't use it again. Interesting. I'll keep investigating these construction buildings. They threaten us like that. So... As you can see, you can unlock new moves, which is rather nice. Oh god! Jumping. You may see me jump a lot in combat. It's actually because it's also a dodge. You don't have a dodge move. You just have how fast you can kind of move and avoid things. Ooh, that move is really good actually, and it stuns them too. Enemies can hit each other, as you can see, which is nice. I was talking before, I didn't get to finish my thoughts, about how it's interesting that the enemies have these special kind of animations, which is really cool. Everything is just very charming, very charming. And as you can see, as you go on throughout the game, you're going to earn lots more kind of moves and stuff like that. Now, if I had a little complaint, Maybe I could move a little faster. I feel like I don't move too slow. And yeah, of course, when you unlock this move, you can move a lot faster, but you can only kind of move in a straight line. Interesting. Okay. Hello. Oh, God. Fucking hell. Well, you can see here how quickly you can actually die. Which brings us to this. So you can either retry the room or return to the safe house. Now, either way, you'll lose a portion of your money. Not a huge deal, but yeah. The other thing is that it doesn't give you back your full health, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm not as big of a fan of. Because you can die very quickly. As you can see, the combat can be very difficult, I will say. Another thing about it is that I was relying on my... There it is. That's a much better way to deal with that room. I've been relying on my... Let's just get rid of this guy. I've been relying on my parry skill, but now that's... The triangle move has kind of taken that, so... Can I just stand here and just let that do that forever? It's quite funny that that does that. Anyway, every time it bounces, by the way, I don't think it's every time it bounces it gets stronger, but it's certainly, if you bounce off an area, it definitely does more damage, which is cool. You can also see that you can do it on the string as well, and that can be used to pull things towards you, or, you know, get around a corner to hit somebody or hit multiple enemies. It's a cool little system. We're about to get more combat. Oh, fuck. Yeah, they're not afraid to throw big rooms like this at you, where they just have a fucking ton of enemies. And you see, that actually fucked me a little bit, because I didn't want to pick up all that health, but... at the moment, it's very basic. I only have a couple of moves. But I'm sure as I get more moves, it'll become... It'll become a lot better. But even this combat, it feels really good. And you do kind of have to think about what you're doing a bit, and try and... Oh, these fucking guys are funny. They're not really, they're annoying. But there's been a nice variety of enemies so far. Again, ooh, see, I can get a few of them here. Oh, very nice. Are we done? Yes. Again, I was kind of relying on my parry a lot before. But it would appear that I don't have that for now. Well, we've just opened this up anyway. Interesting. There's the main objective, by the way, so I'm not giving too many spoilers. And it shows. I mean, what, I've been doing this for nearly half an hour now, and everything I've done, I suppose, could technically be seen as a side objective. You know? You have tons of these ways to get into your base, by the way. And the reason I came back to the base is to show off another thing, which is the upgrade system. So you can also get normal upgrades, such as this pouch. I also got this attack power up. It's a skill tree, no more nor less. But it's an interesting way of doing a skill tree because while that says $200, right? She is a germaphobe. Again, with the humor. But she's a germaphobe, so she won't take... Pepita is her name, by the way. Pepita will not take the money straight off you. She will only take new money. So what happens is let's say I wanted to get... that's probably a bit too much for the moment. Let's see something quick. Yeah, this should work. Life restored upon retrying a room +1. So, I can get this upgrade now, and it will work. Every time I retry a room, I'll have 1 extra health. But, until I pay back the $200, I won't get any health drops. Roses are health drops in this game. Health drops from enemies. Very interesting. So what way does that work? So basically you enter a contract, $200 off, I can no longer get health back off enemies, and 50% of my freshly collected coins will go towards paying off the contract. I think it's a genius system. I think it's so clever, because it means you always have something you're working towards, and it means that leveling up becomes a very kind of fun thing to do, because you're not just... oh, I just need to save up this amount of money. Hey, Mikey, did you get the money from the boss? Did you really save? Oh, just retro sites. I don't start it at my own site. I love how everybody thinks we're this Mikey person. But anyway, yeah, so rather than just save up the money, get the upgrade, it's get the upgrade whenever you want, but you have to pay off the upgrade. Don't ask the boss. Now, you can only seem to be able to get one... Oh, okay, this is like proper platforming up here. You only seem to be able to get one at a time, which I'm sure some people won't be a big fan of, but not too bad. This is testing my platforming skills. Very nice. Thank you. Yeah, there's a lot of those kind of music things. Oh, that's a new... I've never done that before. This is new to me. I'm learning new things before we do that. I like this. Another new way to use my yo-yo, which is so fucking cool. How many ways can you use a yo-yo? Very clever, actually. It makes sense. I'm gonna let the music play a little bit here, just so you can hear it. I know you've probably been hearing it in the background and stuff, but oh fuck. I'm gonna let it play just for a second and let you hear kind of the music, because the music in this game is really fucking good. Well, I was gonna let it just play and you could do that, but you see, I got my ass kicked. Yeah, as I said, it's not exactly the hardest game. I'm apparently just not very fucking good at it, but it's not exactly the most challenging game, but it can be, and I can certainly see, like, the reason they have a lot of those accessibility features is because it could be tough enough. It could be tough enough, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, but that would only just lead me back to there, so I'm not gonna do that yet. There might be a reason to, but just not yet. Okay, so we can jump across to this. Ah, I see. Okay, hold on. I also love... I'm gonna let it play again because I want you to hear this as well. So, listen to when the sound effects of the wrench type thing. It's just a nice little thing. I like it. It's a nice little touch. Now, how does this work? Ah, okay. So it even works when you throw it like that. Interesting. Oh shit. And now we have a fight. Behold, combat music! That was a rather simple one, but you get the idea. What I love about this game as well is that I can't jump over to that. I thought I could. Never mind. What I love about this game as well is that everybody has this kind of personality to them, which I think is so charming, first of all. But second of all, they all have this, like... Oh, okay, so this is like a proper... Well, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go this way, rather. Oh, shit! Hold on. Holy shit. Would we need to grab that on the way by? But I couldn't... Ah, I could grab it this way. Yeah. Grab it. Ah! No. Shit. Okay, that's definitely going to work. But we just have to be better at it. But I love that everybody has this kind of personality. Can I just grab it? Well, not if I do that. But yes, I can just grab it, by the way. There we go. You tend to forget that you don't need to worry about your strings or whatever. But yeah, every character has this kind of personality to them, and I just think it's so adorable and so wonderfully done. Stunbad Blueprint depicts a new badge. Take it to Cousin Pippa, turn it into an actual one. Oh, it doesn't tell me what it is. Let's grab this. And then, no. Fall off again. This is not what I anticipated, by the way. I didn't anticipate having to get my ass kicked by platforming and stuff like that. There's been platforming, by the way, just not as much as there is right now. But I'm okay with that. Right, how are we doing this? We are doing this, is what we're doing. Yes, we are. I'm grabbing this key on the way! Actually, that would have been fine. Hold on. Because that's an area, so I just need that. And I did the exact fucking same thing again. Like, the exact same thing. Actually, can I just... No, I can't, because this is the air, so hold on. Do that again. Yes, pick up the key. Now just walk across. Stop being so stupid, Cal. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, I actually don't know where this key is needed, but there, apparently. Right, oh, fuck! I'm not going that way, I'm just gonna go this way. Pick up some health. What's this for? Oh, I see how this is. I see. So you gotta get it all the way down, but they're gonna be trying to stop you. Fuck. Come on, hurry up. Whoa! Fuck. Ooh. Actually, as you can see there, interesting point, enemies will and can fall off the edge, which is rather fun. Can you... Actually, I can throw my... Hold on. Huh! Thank you. Yeah, enemies can and will be thrown off edges, and will also run off edges themselves, which is also quite funny. Overall, it's just a charming game. I've only had one major boss fight. I've had mini bosses, but I've only had one major boss fight as I went. And what is this? Increases the stun duration. No, not really bothered by that, to be honest. But it's been very good. Anyway, the boss fights that I've done, any boss fight I've done has been very good. No, can't be arsed with that. Now I do want to see though, quick moves. Okay, so I can't. I have to either have the parry or the around the world. Bit of a shame, that one, I'm not gonna lie. I would like to have thingy. Oh, by the way, coincidentally, if you are finding it too much, you can ask for a refund. She'll give you a bit of the money back, and you can either get a different upgrade or try something else. We actually nearly have enough, so I can show you that now in a moment. Why did I just walk directly off the fucking edge like an idiot? Anyway, I can show you how that works, hopefully. +7. So you can see, you'll see probably the whole time that I was doing this, that it was taking a certain amount of the money and putting it towards the debt. Now, I currently haven't actually fully done that, so I still have the penalty at the moment. You do have to go back and then talk to her again. Yo, Pippet, I see you're paid off. Contract done, upgrade is ours to keep, but we no longer have the negative. And then you can get another one then if you want, or you can, you know, do whatever kind of you feel. You can either not do one then for a while, or thingy. I may as well, because that's only attack power, I may as well go for this one. Safety net, life ward stored when near trapdoors. You know, but some of these are really interesting. I wonder, do you need to have... No, okay, well, they'll be unequipped. But you can see some of them are better than others. But the very next attack will do critical damage. That's very strong, actually. That's very strong. I can see why that costs so much and takes so much. But it's an interesting skill tree, and there's some good stuff on it, I have to say. It's a really interesting way of doing skills. And I really, really like it. I really like it. Let's see if I can get to the end of this area. I need 2 keys. Oh god, this seems like a big enough area, I'm not going to lie. Excuse me. Potentially this is, by the way to go. I didn't think it was, but it appears that... Okay, I could probably... Ah! Bastard! I could probably do that and then jump onto it. Thank you. Here's the biggest endorsement I can give you for this game, right? Not only is it a fucking ton of fun, right? But I actively had to... I was supposed to get so many more videos done today because I am going to be, unfortunately, unavailable for a while after I jump off the edge. And not only will I be unavailable, but I need to have some videos ready. Because I don't like, you know me, I don't like, I see. But I like to have, you know, stuff ready. I don't like leaving you guys without a video type of thing. And, oh, I didn't die somehow. And then I died. Shit. So, lose 200 that time. Oof. That's steep. I should probably get that upgrade. That means I lose less money. Well, it's easy enough to make money back, I suppose. Stop falling off the fucking edge, Cal. Okay, so we're gonna wanna... Yeah, we're gonna wanna do that. So that we can grab the key. Can we do it from this side? Yeah, we can, yeah. Huh! Oh, fuck. Give me the key! Thank you. Give me the fucking key! Oh, yeah, bastard. Right, we can go this way. Yeah, he's gonna shoot me, but it's okay. We go here. And we can hit him. Thank you. By the way, I'm picking up those coins because I have that special thing that prevents me from... Interesting. Okay. That prevents me from... Not prevents me, that magnetizes them to me. Because otherwise, I kept losing fucking coins every 5 minutes, and it was rather annoying. Because they will fall down pits, or into water, or anything like that. Coins will just disappear, which can be rather frustrating. Oh, down here. Oh, I see. Right, so we're gonna want to do that and then run. Run! What? That'll do. Oh, fuck! Okay. Well, it's not what I meant to happen, but it happened nonetheless. This actually seems like a side thing, I'm not gonna lie, but I like side things, you know me. Ha 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 ha! PP shard. I believe that's 2 of them, so I actually think I get an upgrade. Yay! I'm never able to put more badges. Hand sewn. Oh, fuck, that was far too fast. Oh, it also healed me fully, that's handy. So otherwise, that would have been my death. So where's this other key, then? Oh, there was another room. There's another room up here, of course. But yeah, so I should have been doing many things today. I should have been doing 1,000,001 things, but instead I just kept playing this and kept playing it and kept playing it and kept playing it because I was having just far too much fun. And even now, knowing that I'm going to be finishing up this video soon, I just want to keep playing this more and more, you know? Yeah, basically. So if that's not an endorsement, I don't really know what to tell you, to be honest. Huh. Okay. So hold on, I can do that to there, and then grab the key. This one's a really good one, actually. I like this puzzle. And you want to do that. Oh, fuck. Yeah, do it to there. Actually, no, hold on. Just do that to there completely. Nope, not what I wanted you to do. Right. Ah, shit. This is, a little tricky. I don't really know what to do here. I could... Oh, do you know what, actually? I could probably jump onto it myself. Yeah. Oh, there we go. That's how we do it in my garden. But how do we... Oh, we're going to have to jump back here. Okay, hold on. We're going to do this again. Yeah, we just got to do this again. We're good at this. But you see what I mean? I'm getting distracted again because I just want to keep playing this game. I just want to keep doing this and having a nostalgic romp, but also this isn't nostalgia because I've never played this game before. And it doesn't feel old-fashioned in the slightest. This feels like a new game. This feels like it's polished and everything works pretty perfectly, you know? It kind of just comes down to, is this the type of game you enjoy? You know? Do you like adventure puzzle platformers with Metroidvania kind of feel with not insane combat, but, you know, fun enough combat? And that certainly seems to be getting more and more depth as it goes. We are so near the end of this, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to... Oh, that moved. Oh, okay. We can do some of this. What is happening? Oh, okay, so... As you can see here, I don't have my thing here, so we got to be clever. They do this as well a lot, which is interesting. where they give you can actually pick up other items and use them to attack things, such as that. But yeah, there are occasions where they will ask you to do puzzles and to do things without your yo-yo. As I said, I feel like they've done anything you can do with a yo-yo, they've already started doing. And that's, you know, I'm here in the game, so as long as they can keep up this as it goes, this is incredible. And the depth and complexity has been remarkable. Now I just have to stay alive for a minute here, because, yeah, I was going to say, because I don't have any... I don't have any... Fuck! I could have... There was health over that side, I didn't realise. Bollocks. Excuse me. Apologies, still a little bit of a cough. Not too much, but... yeah, but... They will ask you to do... Some of the enemies will just do that, by the way, where they just jump off themselves, which is quite funny. I'm not going to lie. But they will ask you to do lots with very little sometimes, which I think is a lot of fun. I'm going to shut up again and let you hear this music once more, because wait you hear this fucking shit. You tell me this isn't charming. You tell me this goddamn game is not the most charming thing you've heard this day. Okay, we just need to survive long enough to get our yo-yo back. Then we'll be laughing. There we are. Now. Oh god. And that should be the end, actually, I'd say, because all the things that their faces make me laugh every time they do that. They're like, ah! We done? Yeah. Every screen you do just feels rewarding. Mike, is that you? About time. Listen, dude, I've got you for long enough. I've faked your voice. Boss Inspector thing. It's an emergency state, man. 5. Emergency 5. Sorry to keep you waiting. Ah, yes, here's your staff ID back. Nice purple coat, by the way. We matched your eyes. This guy needs glasses for a new brain. So see, so we're unlocking this. And this is before we even knew we needed it. So you can very much do things out of order in this game, which I like. I love being able to do that in games. I think it's genius. Auntie's help. What in the world? Okay. I have a feeling that means, hey dumbass, you're not meant to do this yet. But, I mean, it's me, so I'm going to do it anyway. Hup. Works for me. Who knows, there could be a slow down time thing or something. But again, showing that you can very much do things in this game before you're meant to, potentially. So I have a feeling this whole area cleared. And to be honest, that's kind of it. Like, that's why I like this series, because we can do stuff like this where I can show off little snippets of a game with knowledge that I know, knowing that there is more. Remember, this is a buyer's guide and a first impression, so, you know... Oh, hold on, she's going to tell me where to go with that. Finally got the staff ID. Used to fool the employee in the other construction site. That's so funny. What else has she got to say? Oh, that's the same thing. So that's probably over here. For the... Oh, shit! More stuff is happening. There's obviously some bad fucking shit happening here. But, yeah, so it's a first impressions. And, let's find the building. I can't find the rest of them. I'm going to eat this burger myself. It's a first impression series, and I'm just going to show you things as is. No fluff, no bollocks, no anything like that. I'm going to show you as is, tell you my feelings on it, of course, but just kind of show you straight up. And you can make a decision from there. I would highly suggest that you use these videos as, a wise man once said, as a tool in your toolbox, you know, to very much take this opinion, maybe go and have a look at some other stuff. Is this another combat arena? It is. You know, maybe have a look at some other videos, try out the demo. I highly suggest trying out the demo if it's something you seem to be into. Yeah, use it as a part of your informed purchase decisions. But I personally would say that this is a game worth looking into, especially if you're into retro-styled indie platformers or, you know, nostalgia-fueled kind of things. And one that can be either as difficult or as easy as you want, I suppose, depending on what accessibility features you decide to turn on or not. There's a ton of secrets. There seems to be a ton to do. I'm constantly finding new areas, new stuff, new ways to do things. And it's one of those games, I feel, where you'll discover something that you can do that you didn't even realize you could do, you know? Not that. That was not what I should have done there. I should have done this. Yes, that's better. That was not it either. Nope, that's not what to do. So that shoots it over to there. And then that shoots it back to here. But how do we... Ah, can I shoot... No, I can't shoot it there. Because that won't bounce, yeah. That's just gonna bounce there. Huh. But you can see here there's some certain head scratchers. No, that's not gonna do anything. It's just gonna keep going around in a perpetual motion. Same with this way, I assume. Yeah. Hold on. I can go through here and fall off the edge. But what happens if I was to come up here and do this? Nothing. But I could come up here and I could do nothing from here, really. See, that puts it to there, but... I'm stumped, I'm not gonna lie. And normally I would stand here and do this, but I gotta finish up this video, so I'm going to leave, I think. But if you could see what you were supposed to do here, well, then you're more intelligent than I am. But yeah, you know, it's very much a game, I think, that doesn't hold your hand too much, but also gives you that freedom to do what you want with it. If you're into this type of game, I couldn't suggest it any more than I am, because it's a really fucking charming game. What would happen if I was to do that? I don't really see... Yeah, see, that's just gonna... Wait. No, because then I'll never be able to catch that in time. Yeah, I'd never be able to catch it in time. It was worth an idea, but I'd never be able to catch that in time. I'm sure I probably just got to come back here at some stage for this. But, wait. Oh, I could ride it, but that's not really gonna... No, I can't actually, because it's not water, Cal. Ugh. Stupid. Those ones were fun, actually. The puzzles where you have to ride the yo-yo are really fun. Shame, actually, I didn't get to show any of them off, to be honest. But, again, it kind of one of them things where I'm like, just go and play the game, you know? Riding over water on your yo-yo, you can bounce off of the things, the different bumpers and stuff like that. And then, obviously, you can jump off at the right time to make certain jumps and to get across little platforms and sections, and it's really cool. It's really cool. The boss actually was really interesting because I had the parry ability, but the parry ability was a secret ability, meaning that not everybody is going to have it when they fight that boss. And it very much changed the dynamic of that fight because I was able to do things that potentially, you know, not that you're not supposed to be able to, but that you might not be able to, again, if you didn't have the parry ability. Because I was able to throw a lot of his moves back at him. Stop fucking getting yourself hit, Cal. But yeah, again, this is brought to you by the Pocket Trap developers. Absolutely wonderful developers from Brazil. A little indie studio there. And I feel they're very much deserving of a little look. Is there things you can nitpick at? Yeah, of course. Of course there is. No game is perfect, you know? You could look at maybe some of the art style and say, oh, I'm not a big fan. You know, there's a million and one different things you could do and say, you know, this is how I feel about it. In fact, let's turn on everything to see what you think about all these things. So that's the 3D. Oh, it's an interesting kind of look, actually. You have all your stats there, by the way, as well. You can see a lot of different stats. I'm not even going to go through them all because I don't know if there's any spoilers in there, but the glass effect is a little... Actually, I was going to say it's obnoxious. It's actually not. It's a nice little effect. I like it. I like that effect. They also appear to have... I'm kind of curious about the LCD screen. That's very charming. That looks really good, actually. I like that. What about the Pixel Perfect? Not too dissimilar from the normal, but yeah. But yeah, looking here in the options menu as well, they also seem to have a breakdown of times for each section of the game, which is fascinating, can I just say? Meaning, I think, anyway, that they are very much seeing this game in terms of speedrunning, which, hey, fucking cool. People love their speedrunning. This seems like a very combat-heavy section. Oh, fuck. I should have fucking put back on my parry. Look, although the around the world does seem to help a lot, because you can kind of stop them. I love having to try and think about where my yo-yo is and what's happening. It's a really, really in-depth system with the yo-yo. They've gone very far with it, and I think nailed it. I think they've nailed the feeling of the yo-yo and the, you know, having to feel it coming back and knowing where it is and what's happening and throwing it away and trying to throw it over to a section to get some... to get some kills or to grab an item or anything like that, you know, or fall in the fucking water like that, you know, or like this, fucking running down here, because this is horrendous. Oh my god, they run over the other side, you bastards. Fuck you. Okay, so we're gonna have to do a bit of throwing here. You can see there, by the way, how things are being... How am I supposed to... Oh, I could probably just do that, actually. I don't have to kill them. Oh. Haha! Never mind. You just murder them like that. And they get a lot of money for it. Anyway, I went to end this episode in my head about 4 times, and I just keep going because I've been so enjoying myself. Pipistrello and the Cursed Yoyo. A fantastic game. Not worth it if you're not into this visual style and or semi-difficult puzzle platformers, Metroidvania style puzzle platformers, I should say. But if you are into that type of thing, I'd say give this game a fucking look. It should already... A lot of you who enjoy this type of thing probably already have this game on your list. You know, I missed the demo. I didn't realize there was a demo. And that's on me, but... I'm really glad I picked this game up. It's a game that is going to take up, I think, a lot of my time. Even better for some people, because not only can you play this game on PS5 like me, you can also get it on your Switch, your PS4, you can get it on your fucking anything. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, this game seems to be on anything. And playing this game on the Switch... Probably how it's meant to be played, even, let's be honest, because it's very kind of that style. Highly recommended. What in the world is... Oh, and see, that was all of that? I thought that was a side thing. That was to get up to this section of the map. Amazing. Amazing. What in the world is Pipistrello and the Cursed Yoyo? It's a game that's going to take a lot of my time, and I'm supposed to be fucking... Well, actually, do you know what? I might actually pick this up again on my Switch to play while I'm in the hospital. I can't play Night Rain, but I can play this. I can have a great time. If you like what you've seen today, please do like and or subscribe. Let me know in the comment section down below. Will you get this game? Will you play it? And what do you think of it? Has it captivated you like it's captivated me? Go play the demo. And as I said, it's 1995 or your regional equivalent. I've been Kavalech. I'll see you next time. Bye.